Whoa, sisters, this Furry VR streamer did a big oopsie. Let's talk about that. So we have this guy, GaroShadowScale, and apparently he's the talk of the town in the furry community lately. And you know that since I'm a small content creator, I have to hop on that bandwagon. Now, this guy has a ridiculous Patreon that I'm not going to talk about because I don't care about his Patreon. You know why? Because if people want to pay money for dumb rewards that could barely be considered benefits, then by all means, let them. I genuinely don't care. I also don't want to come across as like I'm trying to shame this person, mainly because I recognize that this is a genuine, clear-cut case of mental illness and antisocial behavior that I've seen in myself as somebody who deals with psychosis. And I will elaborate further on that. Before I start this, I just want to make it exceedingly clear that I cannot verify the validity of any of these screenshots. So take anything I say in this video and slap a big old allegedly over it. Let's just look over some tweets. So first off, we have the rules for Garo's Discord server. Server rules. First off, server rules apply in all of these cases. Do not friend request or target other wigglies. Of course we're playing together and there will be conversations and cooperation, but keep it at a minimum towards other wigglies, alright? Talk to each other as little as possible in this community Discord server. All that socialization stuff that you thought you'd come here for? Yeah, no, none of it. Also, friend requesting or playing together in games like VR Chat, Among Us, isn't that that sus game? Isn't that game where people are sus? Isn't that game with the imposter? Etc. together when I'm not hosting it are not allowed. When I'm not playing together in games like VR Chat, Among Us, etc. together when I'm not hosting it is not allowed. I'm right there, right? Like that's the correct. It is, right? It's not R. I wonder how the levels are going to be on this recording because I keep putting the mic really... Of course, my Minecraft and Terraria servers are perfectly fine to game on with each other 24/7. Is there like a curfew? Like what's going on here? Do your subscribers have bedtimes? Like what's going on? They gotta go beddy bang? They gotta go sleepy? Also, as mentioned in rule number 1 and in my Patreon disclaimer, active streamers, YouTubers cannot claim these rewards or even be in my server. Zero competition. Monopolize everything. Maintain control at all costs. If at any point you start streaming or making YouTube vids, you will lose your rewards and you will be removed from my server. If you witness someone violating this, let me know. Oh, Garo, there's somebody streaming. I saw somebody streaming the other night, and they were making YouTube videos. That is ridiculante. Who the fuck? I think Beta said it best. Like, who the fuck is reporting this? I actually heard about this guy from Beta Ada Delota. Now that I've said his name, I can put him in the tags. Remember how I was talking about how this person, Garo, is exhibiting some antisocial behavior? Let's take a look at this tweet right here. It's supposedly a screenshot, allegedly, of him having a conversation with one of his server members. Been showing up to most of the Twitch streams. Played marbles bunch of times. My Twitch name is Andrew MT. I don't fucking care what your name is. Sorry you had so many issues with your tech. Hehe. You came on 9/4, 9/8, 9/9, 9/10, 9/14 for a total of 2 hours, 10 minutes watch time. That's not even the full duration of a single stream. I see you sending lots of messages, but they seem to be condensed within short time bursts. Your low watch time suggests that you're just coming and going rather than at least leaving the stream open when you can't be active. Due to all of that, you don't qualify for regular status. You'll have to do better, much better. Okay. Well, kind of hard for me to leave the stream on when I'm supposed to be sleeping, but oh well. Who talks like that to their fans? Hey bud, I really appreciate you popping into my stream and giving me interaction, but I'm gonna need a little more from you. In fact, I'm gonna need a lot more. That's like ridiculante. That's how do you talk like that to somebody who's supposed to be your supporter? How do you feel comfortable speaking like that to a person in general? I can't even tell a pizza place when they got my order wrong, let alone say to one of my fans, hey, you're not interacting with my content enough. I mean, I kind of do that because like I'm constantly telling people on my TikTok to come over to my YouTube. By the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, if I make a promo video, please subscribe to me on YouTube. It takes one click because there's a link in my bio. Delving even deeper into the antisocial behavior, we have this little gem. Hey Zach, I hope you had a good birthday. Just remember to keep the attention/focus on myself and my server and my stream. It really felt like you were pushing your birthday topic and gift topic a bit much. Then when you were mentioning that you couldn't post a pic, it felt like you were baiting for a gift sub or for DMs to ask about your gift. Don't do that again, alright? Oh, dude. Oh my god. And then his fan replies, okay, my bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was drawing a lot of attention to myself. Sorry about that. All good. Just remember for the future. Okay, thanks. I genuinely cannot imagine having that sort of mentality. It's like, oh, my community Discord server is so active and there's people befriending each other and networking and blah blah blah, and they're having a good time and celebrating each other's birthdays. But don't you dare not pay attention to me. It's, god, yeah, it's cringe. I'm cringing. Cringe. We have another supposed DM from Garo. Hey Doge, I'm not at all happy about how this situation went. You did meet the what? What? Watch time quota? Oh no! Are you one of my fans? Do you have a social life? Do you have a life outside of watching and interacting with my content? No, you don't! Watch time quota. That's insane. I've never heard of that. This is some like Onision type shit. Now that I've said his name, I get to put his name in the tag. You did meet the watch time quota this week, but I don't feel comfortable allowing you in my multiplayer games. You claim to want neutrality and to move on, but your very first message was to push what Cyrax? Like the muff from Mortal Kombat? We got the Lin Kuei in this Discord server. And yes, I have every reason to have brought this up in the Discord stream. Because of your friend, I had to delete the Fenacraft server that was already functional and had Wiggly's play. Oh, okay, so that's what they call their fans. Alright, I don't have a name for you guys watching. What the hell should I call you guys? Now that I've committed to the bit, I have to think of something funny. Fuck, what's like the closest thing to my right? I'm gonna call you guys the Waxies. Yeah, you guys are the Waxies now. That's the official name. That's the official name for this fan base. The Waxies. That was already functional and had Wiggly's playing on it and grinding on it. I now have to start from scratch with MC Eternal Light. What the heck? No. No, you just said heck unironically. What the heck? What the heck am I supposed to do? What the heck am I? I can't. I'm actually crying. This is so funny. That's just so funny to me. What the heck am I supposed to tell the Wigglies? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Good non-existent God above. What am I supposed to tell what the heck am I supposed to tell the Wigglies who are literally just playing on the server that I had to delete thanks to your friend's arrogance and self-entitlement? Imagine thinking as a mod creator that you're entitled to a slot in every single person's server who runs your pack. Jeez! Whoever's the mod creator of packs that popular YouTubers play should go harass them about it and see how that goes. I'm really disgusted with your friend's behavior and have no desire to support this mod pack. I also have no desire to stir drama or to break friendships. Are you sure about that? Alright, like genuinely, are you sure that all the problems that you're facing don't come back to your behavior? Because it seems like you're having so many problems with people in your server. Like eventually you have to realize that you are the common denominator, no? Right? Like have some bit of like self-awareness, like self-reflection, like any sort of like feeling like you are any sort of valuable in any sense, like no? I also have no desire to stir drama or break friendships, but given this stance you're taking, I can't give you regular status. You really need to drop this attitude. I'm not saying you need to take sides, but you need to respect me. Fucking, alright. Do not take me the regular No! Do not take me, the regular status option, or even my server for granted. Oh, that is cringe. That's cringe. Let's go over what we know so far. This guy, Garo, he treats his community like dirt. And I guess they're all just okay with it. Or maybe they're not, since they're coming out with these receipts. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychiatrist here, But I'm seeing a lot of paranoia in this. If I truly can read people as well as I think I can, this person is very paranoid about losing their status. And by all means, that makes sense. But like, you don't get to treat people like dirt and like shit. Just because you're worried that this platform you've built is gonna be taken away from you. Garo, I'm talking to you directly right here. You have to realize that you're so insecure about this, it almost seems like you think people are plotting like against you to take attention away from you. And to anybody who's watching that just heard me say that that's not thoroughly convinced about that, hang on, because I've got something in store for you. So we have these alleged DMs. Bare minimum, you can't be in my server anymore. That is where I'm most vulnerable, and you are extremely dangerous. I suffer from psychosis. I know what it's like to think that people are plotting against you and to have those kinds of delusions of persecution. That is exactly what I'm seeing here. For anybody who has never experienced persecutory delusions, you basically think that people are plotting against you. You think that there's some sort of individual or group who is after you, right? This is exactly what I am seeing with this DM. That is where I'm most vulnerable, and you are extremely dangerous. I've never seen someone who could build such incredibly strong attachments with my mods through DMs only, and completely behind my back too. Blank all of you people, you turned him. My mind was blown. Just inviting him into that server has caused enough for a ban, but the fact that you built such a strong attachment to him that he wrestled with me in that biased way for 2 nights, not only do I want you out of my server, I want you severing all ties with him completely on all platforms! The delusions of grandiosity, to think that you can have control over somebody after they've cut ties with you. Not only do I want you cutting ties with me, I want you cutting ties with this person that I don't like after you've cut ties with me. That's not how this works. That's not how normal people work. I want to make it very clear. I don't think that this person is a bad person. I think they're mentally ill. And I really mean that. I really think that this person is suffering from some sort of psychosis. And I don't mean that in a stigmatized bad way. I mean that from somebody who experiences delusions and thinks that people are out to get them. This is like an almost mirror reflection, except I have a little bit more self-awareness. And I've already told him to do the same with you. I won't risk such an incredibly powerful connection like this remaining, or any others forming. It's clear I'll have to be more aggressive towards certain personality types and perhaps tighten my rules even further than they already are to further reduce the risk of this sort of thing happening in the future. When you think that people are out to get you, you start covering your bases, right? Like you start thinking, this is where I have to put up defenses. This is what I have to do. I have to cover my tracks here. Blah, blah, blah. I have to blah, 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 blah. They're out to get me. Blah, blah, blah. I have to watch out here. I have to look out for these people. Again, this is just reading psychotics. And again, I don't mean that in like, oh, he's crazy. I mean, no, genuine psychosis. You know, Blank didn't start out that way. He was a huge stressor for me, but I worked with him for days because my gut told me he meant well, even if he kept screwing up. Eventually, he improved so much and demonstrated that improvement repeatedly that I ended up modding him. But that was after many nights of effort and stress. I don't take full credit. He worked hard for that too, but I worked hard to drive him and train him in that direction. Training people. That's the level we're on. And then to teach him over time how to behave in my server and direct server focus and attention towards me, as I do with my other mods, to preserve the general atmosphere in that way so it's nigh impossible for others to gain dangerous amounts of influence. Dude, nobody is after your platform. Nobody is trying to get bigger than you so that they can deplatform you in any sort of way. Like, you know that small content creators watch other content creators, right? Like, you know that some people who watch content creators have aspirations to be content creators. And you're taking these people who have supported you and just slicing the Achilles heel of their aspirations. That's insane to me. You wanted to have a strong attachment to him. You wanted what he gave me for yourself. This is like abusive X type shit. Even going so far as to add him to your own emote server, and Lord knows if that might have even escalated in the future. Say whatever you want to oppose that, but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't trust you or anyone. I don't let anyone gain that level of attachment or influence to my community members. Nobody can be trusted with that power. He's afraid that somebody is trying to take his platform. He's afraid of being deplatformed. The attachment was so strong that I spent 2 long nights talking to him to break things down point by point and open his eyes to how dangerous this was. You mean you ranted to him for 2 nights while he yepped and mm-hm'd you until you were satisfied and done ranting? Okay. Watching him turn was like watching God bleed. Watching him turn was like watching God bleed, and it all happened behind my back. That made you look extremely dangerous. Not just me, my whole community. If you really do care about what you've done and sincerely feel sorry, then back off from my community. Cutting yourself from me and my content, but still maintaining these strong connections with individuals you've met through me is extremely insulting. Insane narcissism aside, just as a point in general to anybody watching, you don't have control over people when you cut ties with them. Like, if somebody comes into your life and then they meet a third party and those two become friends, and then they don't like you, so you cut ties with person B, and you can't tell person B, hey, don't talk to person C ever again, because they're gone. They're out of your life. You've kicked them off your bus. You don't get to have any say in their life or their affairs. But yeah, this person appears not mentally well. Garo, if you're watching this, I hope that this entire party of drama has been eye-opening to you and your behavior. I think my biggest fear with making this video is that I'll contribute to pushing you further into your delusions, but I want to make it very clear, I think you need help. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're incapable of redemption. I don't think you deserve to be deplatformed. I think you need help. I think you need therapy. I think you need to learn how to trust people and how to treat people better. I sincerely hope that you do receive that help, and I hope that you find the courage to address all of this, and I hope that people are forgiving. I hope that you get to keep your platform. I feel bad for you. I hope that any help you receive goes easy for you. I hope you get better. Genuinely. I mean that. Well, wasn't that fun? I sure had fun reviewing this situation. I hope you did too. If you want to see more of my videos and have even more fun, you can subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, check out the end card of this video. You can check out my TikTok, which I'll have a link in the description. And if you want to join the Discord server of somebody who won't treat you like absolute trash, there's going to be a link to the my Discord server in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Be sure to share the video, leave a comment, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.